We are what the world needs. All those things that embarrass us a little. Being civil, modest, polite, tolerant and respectful, getting along, having a history without the glory of revolution or civil war. All things the world is dying for. All things a global world needs. All things the future needs. That's us. We're a living experiment. If a global world can't work in Canada, it won't work anywhere. We matter a lot, and we'll matter more and more and more in the future. We need to know that. We need to understand that about ourselves. Not to become complacent, but the opposite, to become ambitious, to take on the big questions of the future with the right understandings of ourselves. What should the most global country in a global world do about human rights, about poverty, about starvation, about climate change? The short answer is more, much more. It's in us. It's time. What do we do about all this? How do we become fully what we are? We need a common story. And because the US, Britain, France, and others have found their common story in their history, it seems that we must as well. As if there's a formula, and a common story can only emerge out of history, that we have skipped a step and need to go back before we can go ahead. And we've tried that with the big CBC series, Canada, A People's History, with Heritage Minutes, with new histories like John Ralston's Saul's A Fair Country, which came out a year ago or so. But none of them have even begun to shake our understanding of ourselves. Too many people and too many groups have too much of a stake in their past. French, English, East, West. If we try to win old fights, they just become new fights, forever fights. This isn't about defeating old stories. It's about writing new stories that make the old stories seem less important. Our past can deepen and enrich our sense of ourselves, no doubt about it. But we need to find our common story. We need to search for our future in what we are now.